Hi, Frank. Tim Cronin from AP. This had to be just the absolute tonic for you tonight and your boys. What'd you think of it?
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. We talked about, moments like this and opportunities that you have to grab. We had this game was sold out months ago, so I think we were looking forward to the match, obviously, I think stepping on the field and having a performance like this, I know the fans, a lot of them maybe came for the first time because they wanted to see also Lionel Messi, and who doesn't want to see him? He's such a great player. Unfortunately, things happened. He wasn't here, but I think that they saw a great performance from our team, I think it's important now to refocus. We have a game Saturday, and I think the one thing that I'm really confident is that I'm proud of the guys because they really showed the level that we can play, and now we have to be more consistent and maintain that kind of level almost every game, and I think that's the important thing. And everything is in our hands. We talked about a team that, can be in the playoffs, and I think we took a huge step tonight in doing that.
We'll go Paul, Alex, Brian, and Russell. Joe, then Russell. Paul? And that'll be the questions.
Paul Tenorio from The Athletic. Frank, just to go back to that idea of what this game meant for the club in the big picture, to put on the performance the way you did, to get the number of goals you did, how critical can this be to try to lure some of the fans that came for Messi back into the stadium to see the Fire play again?
I think, Paul, great question. I think it's huge. I think, we've had special games, when you play international friendlies in the past where you pack this place. But now it seems like wherever Messi goes, it's amazing what he's done to the league. So I think opportunities like this, you have to grab, by having great performances like we did tonight. And then I put pressure on our guys, the guys that need to make a difference and have impact in games. They stepped up big tonight. Shaqiri was huge tonight. We brought Selassie in, and I think, he hasn't been as sharp of late. Then we put him in, and he had a really good performance, scoring 2 goals, obviously. But as a team, Gaston Jimenez was excellent. But on a whole, the whole team was fantastic. But you have to grab these opportunities and moments, especially when you got a place that's packed tonight. And I guarantee you that a lot of people will go home and say, man, that was a great performance. The game was entertaining. I think both teams came out to play. It was an open game. They saw some great goals. And I think that's what people want to see. It's still about putting a show on the field. And that's why people want to come and see special players like Messi. We have Shaqiri. I think he's special. We have Brian Gutierrez, but they need to, to be able to do it like they did it tonight. I think the fans will walk away, and I definitely feel that, I don't know if they'll be season ticket holders, but I definitely believe that they'll come and see a number of games next year. Hopefully not just the Miami game again.
Okay. Brian?
Brian J. Sandalo, Chicago Sun-Times. Good to see you, Frank.
Brian, we missed you, man. Where have you been?
It's a long story.
We missed you.
Yeah.
I have to say that. You got to come.
It's a long story. But just so how do you guys build off of this now, both on and off the field? I mean, tonight was great for the franchise, probably, as I said, on and off the field. How do you make sure that this wasn't just a,
I think that we had as a team, I felt we had a great performance and a win against the Red Bulls. And you come back and you follow against another even better performance tonight. And I think, how do you follow up? You have to win. You have to continue to win. We have to be a team that's going to be in the playoffs, not just once every 6 or 7, 8 years. This city is built on winning, and the fans want to see winners. So I think it's important that, we're a team that, our goal should be a playoffs because that gives you an opportunity to win championships. And we need to be a team that's consistently there every year, and that's how you get the fans. If we're not, then we shouldn't expect, more. I think there's a culture, the soccer fans are here, but the team on the field, and I'm not sugarcoating stuff, we all know it, we have to be better, and we have to be a team that's in the playoffs every year. There's no other way I can put it in any words.
Al Calabrese for MIR 97 Media. Good to see you, Coach. Congrats on the win.
You look sharp, guys. Well done.
Thank you. To put in your best 45 minutes of the season in a situation like this, it's really, really special. So what did you tell the team at halftime to go out there and do what we just saw from them?
No, even the first half, we had opportunities. We just, I think we were not confident, sloppy a little bit with the ball. Look, we had, maybe 7, 8 really good moments in transition. We knew that they're a team they're going to look to overplay out of everything. They're going to force ball. We talked about counter pressing because once we lose the ball, initially it's like for them, they try to play, they take a lot of risk. We knew that. And, the moments in the first half that we weren't dangerous enough, I think, those moments turned into great opportunities and the goals the second half. I think that was the key. And then everybody stepped up. We had really good performances. And I think as a whole, I think when you look overall individually and from a collective standpoint, the performance was excellent from everyone.
Joe.
Hey, Frank, Joe Chats on Tap Sports. Fabian Herbers, this year you guys have put him everywhere pretty much, and today comes through with 2 wonderful assists. Just curious, he's had a really nice week personally with all those accolades from Creighton, but to see him perform like this on this stage, I'm curious how you're feeling.
Yeah, no, I think he's a guy that you can plug in different spots on the field. I was going to switch him to bring him on the left side because I think we're having some issues with Yedlin on that side. I was going to do it, and Guti had an issue the second half a little bit with his knee. So we made that nothing serious, but he was feeling some problems that we didn't want to take a risk. But Fabi's been great. You can plug him in different spots. He's the kind of guy that, as wingers, you need production, but then when he doesn't even get production, he always finds ways to help the team. So, he's an experienced player, always in the final third with him. It's like, now can he be more dangerous? But when he gets 2 assists and scores some big goals like he did, he has this year, it's been great. He's a guy that you can count on for sure in every match.
Okay, we'll go 2 questions. Jorge and then Russell.
Hi, Coach. Jorge
Hi.
Trujillo, TUDN 1220. Despite the stats, the Fire was able to get a great result.
Yes.
I think those after the substitutions also. But and you already talked about Messi. What do you think it would happen if Messi will be here?
Maybe
Would it be-
5-1 for us. I have to be confident. I don't know I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. Obviously, what I said before is the other day people asked me, I think a reporter from Miami, about Messi. I feel that, Miami's still a very good team, but you have Busquets. I know Alba's missing, but you still have they have a good team. They brought a lot of players in the secondary window. Farias, I know they were missing guys, but we were missing guys, dude. That's just part of the game with the season. You have to deal with it. Obviously, Messi's a special player. He can change the game, in an instant, but I can't worry about that Messi's here. If you're telling me what the outcome would be, Fire would win. I'm a confident person. I believe in my team. There's no other way. There's no way I think any other way. I came in here expecting, we prepared for Messi to play. He's a great player. I love watching him. I've always loved. He's not here, but we have to play Miami. We're not playing Messi.
Okay, last question, Russell.
Coach Russell Wifey on Top
I can't
Sports.
speak Cubs hat. I don't know what's going on.
I will change it. Next time.
Yes. I told you last time you got to wear a fire hat.
I
but
know.
You got the Cubs hat now. They don't even make the playoffs. You wear it.
I know. I will change it. So in the initial stages of the league, Shaqiri got loads of criticism, right? But in the second half, when you got here, it seems everything is gone now, especially in today's performance. Do you think he's silenced the criticism from the Chicago fans? Thank you.
No, I don't know. Maybe he needs 60,000 fans every game to perform like this. For him, it's a big stage, and I think he always, big players perform in big stages. And, he knew what was at stake today. He knew not only MLS, I think worldwide people were watching, and he had an incredible performance. But, I think we expect him, and I expect him to be able to make a difference in every game, and today he did. He scored some great goals, but the way he played and the way he worked and stuff like that, and he was very positive with everyone, and it's great to see. For me, in every game, he always makes 1 or 2, 3 passes that are world class, and I see how much he helps us. And even though sometimes the numbers are not there as far as goals and this, and he needs to as a DP player, we all know that. You need that production from DP players, but I think his ability also to help his teammates and be more positive, I think that's also a responsibility with every DP that comes here, you know. But today was a great performance. He's got to continue. Let's go Saturday, huh?
Thank you, Coach.
Okay, thank you guys.